What's going on, everybody? It's Neil from 2AF. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to be talking about Glocks and their factory colors and finishes. You know, Cerakote and other finishes are really widespread in our industry, and you can really get Glocks on pretty much any other gun in just about any color you want. Any shade of that color combo, camo finishes, weird animal prints, battle-worn distressed look, whatever you want. If that's what you're into, have at it. And that's not a bad thing. But it's important to note that if you get these finishes, it's not a factory Glock finish. And that's not good or bad. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't want it. But a lot of people think that Glock produced the gun with that finish, and that's just not the case. Everyone's familiar with your standard black gun, black polymer grip, black DLC finish on the slide. That's your normal everyday finish. And if that's what you want, no problem. They're everywhere. But if you wanted something else, and you also want it to be a factory Glock finish, there are a few other options. Only 4 that I know of. We'll start here. This is Battlefield Green. If you've been around a little while, this is not their olive drab. Glock used to make some guns in olive drab. It was factory. It started around Gen 3 and went into Gen 4. But sometime around Gen 4, they stopped, and then they came out with the Battlefield Green. This is the Battlefield Green. Kind of looks like a little army man or something like that. But that's where we are now. Battlefield Green started sometime in Gen 4, continues into Gen 5, and this is what you'll be able to get now. Olive drab isn't available. Then we've got your gray frame, and finally there's your dark earth frame. Dark earth is not like a Magpul flat dark earth. If you've been around a while, you know dark earth is not an industry standard term or color. It is some kind of tan, but the shades can definitely vary from company to company. The Glock Factory Dark Earth is more like the old Knights Armament Taupe or B5 Systems Coyote Brown furniture, or the LMT Sopmod stock that's called tan. But this is more like that Taupe or Coyote. The other thing to remember is this is not a paint or a finish that's applied over a black frame. All of them have that DLC coated slide. But this is a dark earth frame through and through. Same thing with the gray, same thing with the green. You can see if you look inside of the mag well, let me get this mag out, that you're going to see that it's the same color on the inside. There's not a black frame in there. And all the factory guns that come in the factory colors are like that. Look at the gray, mag comes out, you'll see that's gray polymer through and through. And same thing, green. Take that mag out, look inside. You know, if this were painted, you probably see a black frame on the inside or some overspray with the paint or something like that. These are the factory colors. They're the same color through the frame all the way through. Another way to tell that the gun came from the factory in that color is the magazines. The magazines, as well as these adjustable back straps. They're going to match the color of the frame of the gun. So you've got here the Coyote, the gray, the Battlefield Green. They're all going to match the color of the gun. I have seen these dark earth mags available separately, but I haven't seen the gray or the Battlefield Green mags available separate. There is an olive drab 32 round mag available, but it's a different color than the Battlefield Green. So these mags, to the best of my knowledge, and I might be wrong, but if I am, mention it in the comments. The gray mags and the green mags are really only available when you get the gun. If you want these factory colors, your retailer will have to be signed up with the specific distributors that carry them. The Battlefield Green here is an exclusive with one supplier. That's not to imply it's hard to get or anything, because they're not really. They might be a little bit harder to get than the black here, which is pretty much everywhere. But if your retailer is signed up with the distributor that has these, you can get them anytime that they have them in stock. But you have to be signed up with that distributor to get them. Same thing with the flat dark earth and the gray. These are exclusives from another distributor. It's easy to get signed up with them, but if you not signed up with them, you don't have access to these different factory colors. So anyway, The colors are not available on all different Glock models. You can't get a Glock 40 or a 45 gap model or 357 SIG, but your most popular models come like this. These are all 19s, very popular models, so all of these are available. The 47, the 45, the 43X, and 48. I think the 43 and the 42 as well. Most of your popular models and calibers are all available in these different colors other than black. So head on over to 2af.com. You'll see the models in different factory colors. There are always different things coming in and going out. If some new ones become available, we'll put those up as well. While you're there, don't forget to get signed up for email notifications. It's the best way to keep up with what's going on around the warehouse, what's coming into the warehouse, and what's going out to all of you from the warehouse. If I can help with anything, always be in touch. Email Neil at 2af.com, call or text 904-593-6922, or just message me on any of these platforms. I'm always happy to help in any way that I can. So that's all we got for you today. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you soon.